Well, hi again, everyone. CBS 19 Chief Meteorologist Brett Anthony here on a spring-like evening. Feels like it now. Humidity's come up a little bit. Clouds look a little threatening, but right now nothing really squeezing out of those clouds. There might be a couple of sprinkles around Longview or Kilgore down toward Overton, but for the most part, we're dry in deep East Texas right now, especially Nacogdoches and Lufkin looking pretty dry at this time. A couple of showers up to our northwest around Emory, and then the farther north you go, closer to the Red River, there are some stronger thunderstorms. Right now, there is a severe thunderstorm watch out west of the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, and this developing line of showers and thunderstorms, and these little indicators that you see here, they're spitting out little hail pellets or hailstones at this time, and there's a lightning bolt that just flashed. So right now, the oranges correspond with some heavier rain, and those yellows with lighter rain, and then the very light green areas would be very light rain that we're experiencing over here in East Texas. So this is all part of the storm system that is starting now to move to the east. Briefly, one of the cells on the tail end was a severe warned storm, but it weakened. And now that these storms are moving out of the watch box, I'm going to wait and see if this area here over the DFW Metroplex gets issued a severe thunderstorm watch. If not, then we may skirt the issue tonight and not have as much severe weather. But still, Storm Prediction Center has the area in yellow as a slight risk, in the area in green as a marginal risk. Green means 1 or 2 severe thunderstorms. Yellow means scattered severe thunderstorms are possible with isolated intense storms, meaning one of those could have some large hail bigger than quarters, bigger than an inch, maybe some gusty winds close to 70 miles an hour and a tornado or 2, even though that is a very low threat at this time. So slight flood risk tonight, slight wind threat, slight hail threat, but worth watching as these storms begin to migrate to the east. All right, here's Future Skycast at 6 p.m. tonight. And you can watch these move, and this is what we need to watch, this little Boeing segment here. If this does indeed materialize, then areas from Athens to Palestine to Crockett would have some very intense winds after 9 o'clock tonight. Again, we have to wait and see if this materializes. That would track all the way to the Louisiana border and then spit out some stronger warm winds from Groveton down to Lufkin and San Augustine, and that would be late tonight, just before midnight. We have basketball on, so we're going to crawl that information at the top of the screen so it doesn't cover the score at the bottom of the screen. Hopefully there are no tornado warnings out of this, because I'd really hate to cover up basketball, but if we have a tornado warning in the area, it is my duty to come on and make sure that everybody is safe. All right, tomorrow morning, all of this exits off to the east. Winds are back out of the southwest, and the temperatures are warming back up into the 60s. Inch of rainfall possible, quarter of an inch of rainfall. It's interesting to look at what the computer data is spitting out in terms of the sort of erratic nature of the amounts of rain. Just a tenth of an inch at Gilmer, maybe half inch at Longview, but then it gets heavier down to the south. And this has been shifting around here lately over the last couple of model runs. It's been spitting out some heavier amounts up to the north and then down to the south. So tonight, a 90% chance for thunderstorms, the low of 55. Again, tomorrow looks fantastic with sunshine and highs into the mid-70s. Our Baylor Scott and White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital 7-day forecast. Look at Wednesday, 81 with a 60% chance of rain by the end of the day, an 80% chance of rain and thunder on Thursday. The weekend right now looks fantastic. We'll do an update on Facebook, and of course, we'll update the forecast. Again, if there are any warnings issued, we'll crawl that information at the top of the screen tonight.
Thank you, Brett.